I just left the upper room where Jesus had his Last Supper with his disciples, and it took me about 20 minutes to get here at a brisk pace down the hill and then back down into the Kidron Valley and back up the hill to the Garden of Gethsemane where I'm standing right now. This is an olive tree, and Gethsemane means olive press. And so it's possible that Jesus came here a lot because he knew the person that owned this spot. And there's a cave here that's been here since ancient times that remembers actually Jesus being in that cave with his disciples because he stayed up on this hill oftentimes. Also, the night he was betrayed, he had left. It says he just went a little ways away from his disciples and they had fallen asleep in the cave, and he had come over to pray and to ask God to help him, to give him strength to get through this difficult time. And now Judas has gone to go get the army. They are marching up to arrest Jesus, and this would have been the place where he would have ended up. The amazing thing about being here in the garden is the reality that this garden hasn't changed. Some of the trees probably are not from Jesus' day, but this garden right here is where Jesus came with his disciples to pray, to teach them, to train them. And all across this area, you have beautiful trees that grow, even to this day, even among a pretty modern Jerusalem. And to think that we are in the same garden as Jesus was when he was ready to finish the work that God had given him to do is so humbling and awe-inspiring that this was the place that Jesus would finally decide that the work that he was sent to do by his Father was finally finished. Judas knew this place well. He had come here often with Jesus, and it's even more horrible the fact that Judas was able to bring the Roman guard and the Jewish counterparts to the exact place he knew Jesus would be. He probably went to the upper room, found that they weren't there, and knew the only other place would probably be the Garden of Gethsemane. And he guessed right. And this is exactly where Jesus was. This is exactly where Jesus knew Judas would come to find him. And it was in this garden that Jesus was arrested. It says they bound him and they led him away to trial back up in Jerusalem. And he would ultimately be tried and die just about a half mile from here.